I started the toy shop because, being a mum, standing at the school gates, we always had the same conversation. Little Billy, little Marie's got a birthday party, we've been handed this last minute invitation. There's nowhere to go locally apart from the local big superstores, or we've got to travel into Bedford or Milton Keynes or Luton. And I suddenly thought, do you know what, there's nowhere really you can spend much less than £10 on a present, and even then you don't know what you're really getting for £10. So I wanted to try and find something where parents could come in, buy something for around £5 or £6, we could wrap it up, card, and they're away to the birthday. And that was how we started, basically. My name's Luan Hall and I run Fairies and Frogs traditional toy shop in Ampthill. Ampthill is a very different town. We've got lots of diverse shops here. We've got antique shops, we've got coffee shops, we've got the cook shop. A lot of people shop in Ampthill, they like walking around. So I felt that it would be an ideal situation for a toy shop to be opened in Ampthill because there was nothing here that could actually offer those facilities. If somebody wants to come in just to have a day out, it's a fantastic town, especially with the new proposed centre parks starting up. We're only a mile away. We're central to the motorways. We're only a few minutes drive from the M1. We've got train links in Flitwick that take us to central London. Also takes us to Bedford, that takes us to the north of the country. So being smack bang in the middle of the country, it's a really good location to live. When I first started up, I went to a local company called Mum's the Boss that was a networking group. From Mum's the Boss, I then went to Central Bedfordshire Council, who pointed me in a lot of other directions when they gave me a package. The package included speaking to people about monetary and also my business plan that I needed desperately to put together. It just got me off the ground, basically. Hiya, can I help you? The support has continued with Central Bedfordshire purely because when I've had to move shops twice since I opened due to different reasons. One of the main ventures that I wanted to start up in my second shop was a thing called Lily Pad, which was a resting place for mums with babies where they could come in and change nappies, feed, have a little play. We haven't really got anywhere in town where people can come in and breastfeed. We give them a cup of coffee, they can sit down in a warm little room and they can just take as long as they need. I went to Central Bedfordshire Council just to find out how I could go about it, getting the licence in, and to see whether or not there's any other help for setting it up as a venture. In the future, we've got a lot of things in plan. We're starting to do a Christmas layaway plan, which is primarily an Australian and American thing, where people come in and put things a buy for Christmas and then they pay over a period of months to budget, especially when you've got a large family. We're also doing home shopping, where basically we get people out there doing parties for us to get more business in from outside, and hopefully I'm looking at doing more online sales as well. I was really humbled this year. I was asked to put in for some Federation of Small Business Awards, which I kind of felt like a small bit of sand on a big beach when I actually went to the meeting. And I thought, well, do you know what, if I don't try, I don't know. So I put in for 3 categories, which was the best new business, the best retailer, and also businesswoman. I was runner-up in the retailer of the year. I was beaten by a company that had been open for 25 years, and I won the best new business of 2012. I started up in a recession and I was always told, don't do it, you know, you're starting up at the worst possible time. And I thought, well, if I can make it work in a recession, then hopefully the recession won't last that long and it will actually pass on and we'll have a thriving business by then. But I would tell anybody that wants to start a business, just try it, because you can always say, I've tried it. Whether it fails, whether it succeeds, you know, you can look back and say, I did that. I just do it, you know, it's just me. I like people, I'm a people person, I like talking. My biggest thing when people come in here is to find out what they're after. I like people to come in and when they walk out with something, knowing that they've got the correct product. I think that you've got to want to be doing the business that you're actually working in. You've got to believe in what you sell, you've got to believe in what you're doing for your customer. However, a business is only as good as a person that's running it. You've got to have the passion, you've got to have the willpower, you've got to have the want, the push, basically. And if you've got that, then I believe that any business can succeed.